everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Please subscribe, hit that like button. On today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my takeaways with regards to my visit to Evolution Home Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm still here. It's a beautiful day. I'm in some cabins right now. Temperature is around 52 degrees Fahrenheit. We have a lot of things going on today, but before I embark on doing these things, I wanted to give you guys just my overall opinion on this particular store. I visited Scott Carpenter over at Evolution Home Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. You guys saw a couple of videos. You guys were able to see several presentations that gave you an idea of the type, the level of gear, and the presentations that they're able to put together in this particular store. I must say, I gotta be honest, I do not think I have visited a store that has all this level of gear, showrooms, home theater rooms, which, by the way, I didn't get a chance to show you guys their theaters, which were mind-blowing, top-level equipment, top-level projection screens, beautiful layouts, full bar. I mean, it's just unlike anything else I've ever seen, okay? I like what Scott has done in this particular location. I had never heard of Evolution Home Theater, but Scott and I connected. We were able to put this together. I was very impressed, and I never expected to hear this level of equipment and performance given the showroom, the big room that he has. Now, I didn't get a chance to show you guys the smaller rooms that he also has because I was primarily focused on bringing you what I know you guys, many of you guys, want to see, which were the Griffin stuff. We heard the Dynadio Confidence C60s, and also we heard the Sonos Faber AIDA 2 speaker, which has always impressed me at each showing, okay? There were times in the past in which I almost bought a Sonos Faber AIDA 2 because I've always been blown away. And if you're wondering, Jay, did you like the Macintosh setup with the Sonos Faber AIDA 2? What did you think of Macintosh? I thought it sounded phenomenal with Sonos Faber. I really can't say anything negative about it. When I criticized the brand Macintosh in the past, it came from a different point of view, from a different angle. It didn't have to do with the fact that they sound good or bad. So when I compare some of the components that Macintosh has, and I compare it against, let's say, the best Griffins of the world, today being the Apex, it is kind of a difficult comparison, okay, because we're talking about some of the best components in the world, and I think that Macintosh is capable of performing at that level, at the level of the Griffins, at the level of the Boulder, if they really wanted to go up the ladder. Now, again, this does not mean that they do not sound good. That's not what I'm saying. I was extremely surprised, pleasantly surprised with what I heard. Okay, and it goes back to the same conversation we all have every single time. You guys hear me talk about it. Synergy. How do you achieve maximum synergy? Well, guys, you got to talk to people like me. You got to have a good dealer behind you. You got to have a great support system in order to achieve maximum synergy. A lot of you, my viewers, love to be on forums reading, love to be learning from Joe, from Carlos, from John, from everybody on the forums. And then you piecemeal together your combinations only to find out, nope, that didn't work. It doesn't sound good. It's too bright. It's too forward. It's too mellow. It's lacking this. It's lacking that. Well, I got news for you. The only way to achieve synergy, unfortunately, comes through trial and error. Or another way of doing it is by buying all the components that we know work great straight out of the box. For example, that Griffin system that I was very blown away by. It's no brainer. You don't have to figure anything out. You buy everything Griffin and it's going to sound incredible. We know Macintosh has always sounded amazing with Sonos Faber. So you don't have to be guessing as to whether those combinations will sound good or bad. It's a guaranteed shoo-in. It's going to work. Okay, but you guys want to do your own recipe in the kitchen. You guys want to do your own combinations. No problem. You're going to spend a hell of a lot of money doing that. I can assure you of that, okay? So reaching out to someone like me, talking to people that are in the know, that have done it before you, that have constant experience with this level of equipment is one of the best resources available to you. Resource that was never available to me. When I started this journey, probably I want to say 8 to 10 years ago, I went by just reading forums, magazines, the same way you guys have been doing it. Okay, reading, trying to figure things out on my own. What goes with what? B&W speaker goes with Classe audio. Great. Okay, we know that. Mark Levinson has sounded good also with B&W speakers. Great. So I used to do that, but I got tired of doing that cookie cutter combination where it's basically like a diet for everyone to lose weight on. Okay, think about that, right? We all see these diets that if you follow this diet, you're going to lose weight. Well, I was tired of losing weight like everybody else. Okay, I wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to try different meals, different foods. I was trying to just figure it out on my own. And luckily, I've been very, very successful at figuring out what combination goes with what combination, what speaker goes with what amp, preamp, and cables, okay? This is really what I'm about. I've been offering my consultation service. My email is right here, okay? If you want to find out whether what you're trying to put together is going to work or isn't going to work, reach out to me. For a small fee, you're going to get my opinion, which is a very qualified opinion, okay? I do the legwork. You guys see me. Now you're starting to see me at stores. Now you're starting to see me in different locations. You saw me in Puerto Rico, setting up a system for one of my clients. So I do a lot. I walk the walk, okay? I just don't talk. I make it happen. You guys see my credentials. I've been doing this for quite some time. As I said, to just recap, I go to shows and I cover shows. I am traveling to stores. So you just got to see Evolution Home Theater. More stores will follow. I am also doing a lot of the reviews online from the ultra high end that many people do not do. I also do shootouts that many other channels do not do. So what is it that I'm not doing? I mean, my resume is fully built. I keep adding more to my arsenal. Now I'm trying to visit different stores around the country to give you guys my opinion on their location and also the systems that they have in order to hopefully give you Jay's quote unquote top pick from a particular store and why I feel that way, okay? This is going to be great content for you all going forward. I also want to be able to help dealers get a little more exposure, okay, so that you guys know whether you have a dealer within a driving distance that you never knew existed. So helping dealers gain more traction, more exposure will be beneficial for everyone. For me, because you get to see me more, and for you all, because now you get to see a store that you never knew carried some of the gear you've been trying to buy on the used market or on eBay or any other website. So I think it's a win-win combination for everyone. Last thing before I forget, as you guys know, I am a dealer for Artisania Audio, which are audio amplifier stands, racks, you name it, footers now. This is no secret, okay? I've been very vocal about this. I am not going to hide anything from you guys. But I also wanted to let you know, in addition to that, I have a second line that I'm going to be adding. It is not an amplifier stand or anything like that. It is an actual device that will help elevate the performance of your system. And I can assure you there is nothing like it anywhere else in the world, okay? I can assure you what I am going to represent is something special that I have never seen done by anybody else but this one company, and my private auditions or evaluations of this product have been incredible. Okay. Before I commit to becoming a representative, a dealer, whatever you want to call me, of any particular product, I do a lot of testing behind closed doors that you guys in my channel never get to see. Okay. And why do I do that? It's because I need to live with this gear. I need to really play with it. I need to really understand the do's and don'ts. I want to understand if it is difficult also to get it repaired. That's something else, by the way, that I needed to make sure you guys know. In the event of failure, what is the process to get such product repaired or serviced? I want to make sure that I'm doing all my checks across the board before I sign on the dotted line and become a dealer or a representative or a seller, whatever you want to call me, of any particular brand. Okay, because when I bring you guys something, I can assure you I have done the testing. I have also played with it, lived with it. I didn't just get it today and then tomorrow I decided to represent it. I promise you, what will be with me will be things that I'm very close to, things that I believe work 100%. And most of all, very clear, let me be very clear, most of all, they make a positive impact in your system. Not just a change, because a lot of you guys love to add things and then you think that something got better because there was change. I got news for you. Change does not mean that things actually got better. That's not what it means. I am looking for positive impact in the sonics or the quality of the presentation of my system. And if it's positive, I more than likely will come in here and tell you that's the case. Well, one thing you'll always remember about me is clarity, transparency will always be key. Okay? Thank you so much for your time. Please continue to subscribe. And until the next time, stay tuned for more. Peace.